we almost missed it. And honestly, that thought still sits with us. Because looking back now, the signs were there. They were just easy to explain away, easy to file under every kid is different, easy to dismiss as a phase. Our son was 3.5 when we finally got his diagnosis. And when the word autism was first said out loud in that office, our first reaction wasn't relief. It was confusion. Because we didn't recognize the autism we'd seen in books or movies. We saw our kid, funny, curious, obsessed with water pipes, full of love in his own very specific way. So today, we want to share the 10 signs we almost missed. Not to make you panic, not to hand you a checklist and say, go diagnose your child, but because we genuinely wish someone had sat us down and said, hey, here are some things worth paying attention to. And because we also want to say this clearly, one opinion is never enough. We'll come back to that. Sign 1, the eye contact thing, wasn't what we expected. We'd heard lack of eye contact so many times, but Alex did make eye contact sometimes. What we didn't notice until later was that it wasn't spontaneous. It was like he'd learned to do it, but it cost him something. Sign 2, he hit every milestone, just slightly differently. He walked, he talked, he pointed, so we kept hearing, he's fine, he's fine. But how he did those things was a little off. His pointing was often to lead our hand rather than to share something with us. That distinction, called proto-declarative pointing, turned out to matter a lot. Sign 3, the intensity of his interests. Every toddler has obsessions, but Alex's weren't just preferences. They were total immersions. Drains, water flowing, specific YouTube videos rewound to the exact same 4-second clip, hundreds of times. We thought it was cute, and it is. But the intensity and exclusivity of it was a signal we filed away as quirky kid. Sign 4, transitions destroyed him. Not just a bit upset. Completely dysregulated for leaving the park, for finishing a bath, for switching from one room to another. We blame tiredness, hunger, our parenting. It took us a long time to understand that his nervous system was experiencing transitions differently than ours. Sign 5, he played next to kids, not really with them. Parallel play is normal at certain ages, but it stayed that way for Alex longer than expected and in a more pronounced way. He wasn't unfriendly, he just wasn't tracking the shared social game the other kids were naturally playing. Sign 6, certain sounds were unbearable. Hand dryers, blenders, balloons that might pop. He'd cover his ears, he'd freeze, he'd sometimes bolt. We thought he was just sensitive. We didn't have the word sensory processing yet. Sign 7. He was unusually rigid about small details. The cup had to be the blue one. The route to school had to be the same. His toast had to be cut in triangles, not squares. And if it wasn't, the day was over before it started. We called it stubbornness. It was actually something much more specific, a deep need for predictability in a world that felt unpredictable to him. Sign 8, he scripted a lot of his speech. He spoke well, but a lot of what he said came from shows he'd watched, phrases that didn't quite fit the situation but were delivered with perfect intonation. We thought he was just creative, maybe theatrical. It's called Echolalia, and it's actually a meaningful communication tool. We just didn't know to look for it. Sign 9, he almost never came to us when he was upset. This one hurt when we finally understood it. Other kids run to their parents when they fall or feel scared. Alex would go very still or go somewhere alone. He wasn't detached. He felt things deeply. But he wasn't naturally turning to us for co-regulation. That's a social communication difference, and it matters. Sign 10, our gut. This isn't a clinical sign, but it belongs on this list. We knew something was different. We couldn't name it. We second-guessed ourselves constantly because every professional we saw early on told us he was fine. And here's the thing. They weren't wrong to check, but we were too quick to stop asking. Which brings us to what we really want to say. We saw 3 different professionals before anyone took our concerns seriously enough to refer us for a full assessment. 3. And each time we walked out reassured, but still unsettled. If you are in that position, trust that feeling. Seek a second opinion, then a third if you need to. Talk to your pediatrician, yes, but also look for a child neuropsychologist, a developmental pediatrician, a specialized speech therapist. Red, join parent groups. Listen to families who've been through this. We are not doctors. We are parents, just like you. And we are not saying these 10 signs mean your child is autistic. Many of them appear in all kinds of kids, neurodivergent or not. What we're saying is, if several of them feel familiar, if your gut is speaking, don't let one "he seems fine" be the end of the conversation. An early diagnosis didn't change who our son is. It changed how we understood him. It gave us tools. It helped him. And honestly, it helped us become better parents to this specific, wonderful, complicated, brilliant kid. You know your child. Keep asking. If this video resonated with you, share it with a parent who might need to hear it. And subscribe. Because every week we share real experiences from real families navigating neurodivergence one day at a time. We are parents, not medical professionals. If you have concerns about your child's development, please consult a qualified specialist.